we bring in doubles as well. We don't do doubles during the week.
Okay.
So we try to do polls, but like that's the thing. Like normally a monthly would suggest that you have more games.
Right.
So that's why you'd want to. That's why you'd want to come. But because we do pools and we started doing pools, we can't really go back on that now.
Yeah.
Start doing just because it just changes. I feel like we'd lose a lot of players just based off of that.
You can go back on that.
Yeah, you can go back on that. It's your scene, right? Like us London guys come to Windsor because we really like how Sean organizes everything.
Yeah.
And it's clear
it's consistent
that
too.
It's super consistent.
London is not consistent with monthlies, unfortunately.
Yeah, we don't have anything going on in the summer. That's why.
Seriously?
Yeah, never.
Well, we have no idea is the thing.
Yeah.
Like at least here, there's a monthly.
Yeah,
every month.
there's a monthly every month.
It's
In London, it's more like a bi-monthly, and then.
Well, because you guys don't have a set venue, right?
Yeah.
We do actually, but.
Oh, you do?
Well, I think it's not like we don't own a venue like this.
Yeah, we don't own the venue.
So you can't just sort of like come in anytime.
That's true.
Which would actually be super amazing if we could.
Yeah, we just go to people's houses.
Oh my God, invisible ceiling to zone man.
Really?
Yeah, that up smash invisible ceiling.
Yeah, that's the thing, and like we're privileged to have a place like this that we're able to utilize.
Yeah, Sean really treats you guys well.
Yeah, so that's the thing. The other part is so we started guaranteeing $250 prize pool as well. So, I mean, even if you don't get that 25-person mark, you're no matter what. It's so like today, like we're putting $100 into the pot.
Yeah.
Right.
So. So we thought that would garner a little bit more attention as well, but everybody apparently the biggest reason why people aren't coming out is because it's too early.
Really?
You guys came from London and you made it.
We're up bright and early.
And it's too early to drive from Windsor.
Down the street.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if that's really the biggest concern, you should like these usually end at what, like 8?
Yeah.
That's totally fine if you start at 2 then.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we can do it. It's just, do we want to enable people to be lazy?
Yeah.
Like we listen to the community as much as we can, but we don't want to.
No,
I don't want to enable lazy people. To be quite honest, it's like if you can't take the time just to do this one simple thing, like wake up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty sad. I'm not like because if there's a couple people in here that they work midnights, so I can understand. I can understand that. I'm not calling them out. It's other people who are just like, yeah, I just woke up at 12. I don't know. I just
I mean, the thing is, like a monthly is like once a month, so you sort of make an exception.
You can plan for it.
Because like at big tournaments, like no one's gonna say like, oh, we're gonna start at 2 instead, because give you a couple extra hours.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. You guys, well, not you guys, but like the situation here is so like adaptable.
Yeah.
People maybe get used to. We'll just start whenever you get here.
And that's what we had to do today. Like we started like technically registration closes at 11:30. Like everybody should be here by 11:30. Like I'm not discounting you guys. You guys come from London, but like you have people showing up at 12:20, and like normally, like if we're at a big event, we're the ones that will DC or. Do you know who won that one? I wasn't even watching.
Yeah, Liquid and like what's their StormingNormandy one?
StormingNormandy.
There's StormingNormandy. Why am I putting this? I don't know why.
We're trying to bring back team names.
That's a smart idea because I hate when they're really, really long.
Yeah.
What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, just at other events and everything. Like we DC people. Like we're DQ people. Sorry. Because we can't stand it. Like people just automatically get into this. Well, when I'm up in Ottawa, I can just show up whenever, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, we don't care.
It's not the same deal here.
No, and that's the thing. Like, and that's why people like coming to our events is because we're always on time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We consistently push for that every single event.
Well, the other thing is like even if you started late, you have so many setups here that you could run every single pool smoothly.
Yeah.
You could have conceivably ran like every single pools match that was in one pool on a different setup here.
Yeah.
And then just like you could cycle through the whole pool and do it like a wave until one pool is done, and that'd probably only take like half an hour. You pretty much just rotate to your left and play the next person you got to play.
Yeah.
Yes. Musical chairs.
Yeah, exactly. Just musical chairs for pools. Yeah. And we don't have that in London. Like if we at the monthlies we do because Art has like 20 setups in a venue. Like actually 20 setups. But when we have our weeklies, we all got a supply TV. So there have been dry days where we only have like 6. We're aiming for 8 or something.
Yeah.
And it makes the weeklies longer.
That's really difficult. Yeah, so that we've just been like, we only started off with maybe 2 melee setups when we first opened last year. Now we're up to 10 or 12. And so like we just slowly been accumulating them.
Well, and I've seen a lot more people come back, and then they're like new faces, and like I don't understand why some people like 2 stops not here. I don't get that.
He said it in chat at one point. He said I woke up late.
Oh,
Sucks.
Yeah, so that's just what happens. That's just what happens. And we'll talk to him and get bodied, then leave and then come back.
well,
Yeah, that's also true. But it's also I don't want to blame like people. It's just different. Melee is so different from, because I'm always around on Smash 4 night. That's just my day that I stream, and the Smash 4 community is a lot more forgiving, I guess, and a lot more teaching.
Oh yeah.
About the game, like because if you see a new guy come in for Smash 4, they'll play and then they'll tell you kind of like, oh hey, like this is how everything works, and then like they'll actually talk like these. Like I didn't have anybody commentating on here the entire day.
Yeah,
and that's
true.
just it's just different. I'm not sure if that's just how the community has always been, or if it's just this area, but Smash 4 is a lot more forgiving, and I think that's why people like our weeklies now for Smash 4. Like we've gotten up to like 34 people.
Oh yeah.
I remember
That's pretty sick.
the last monthly I was here at, I played a couple of people in pools, and then like I tried to sit down with them and tell them like, this is what you've been doing wrong, or this is what you could be doing, and he's just like, I'm not gonna call him out, but he was just like, if we're done, can I go now? I was like, oh, it's your choice. Right.
Like, and that's the thing. Like people, I don't know. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, you're not trying to be a dick or anything. You're just trying to help out, and that's,
Yeah,
and that's what
exactly.
happens. And that's why people show up once and then leave, and that's, we never see them again because nobody really wants to, I don't know,
People don't have
fraternize
the
with other
same
people.
Yeah.
drive to get better.
If you don't want to get better, that's cool, but then you shouldn't be like disappointed when you lose to someone better than you.
Or just like coming to tournaments.
That's just common sense.
Then you also have like the issue of
Some
like
Lexi.
you guys come out from London and people are like, oh, London's there, now I'm gonna get bodied. I'm just gonna.
But we also like,
It's the complete wrong mentality to have.
Yeah.
It's because, and the perfect example was Brent was playing somebody else. I can't remember who it was, and he goes, nobody in Windsor ever does that. Like some sort of, just some move. I don't know what it
Right.
was. Nobody in Windsor does that, so I wasn't anticipating it. But it allows you to grow as a player, because if everybody else keeps on doing the same crap over and over again, sure, you're gonna go anywhere else, you're gonna get bodied. Like that's what it is. So when you guys come down, and like Windsor people don't travel for the most part.
Yeah, so you get exposed to different playstyles.
Yeah.
That's why I want to come here.
you guys are
just like,
so lucky to be so close to Michigan too. Like Windsor, if you want to travel, you shouldn't be going to Toronto. You should be going like across the border.
Yeah.
Because
People are unwilling to do that as well.
that's ridiculous. Because like even if you get bodied in the States, you will actually whenever we go to the States, regardless of what tournament we go to, we always get better. Because, Because you go there and you're like, okay, well I spent money. I spent a lot of time traveling. I'm gonna play as many people as I can physically play before my hands start hurting. But like when we go to tournaments like these, we kind of just want to chill a little bit. Sometimes I like don't even talk to my friends that I like traveled with when I go to Michigan.
Which I feel is the opposite. It's weird. When we had a well played, we had a couple guys come up with us to Toronto from Windsor, and they played their pools matches. They lost out. I don't think they made it to bracket. And then they played each other for the rest of the day.
That's useless. Even
like,
if
why?
you,
It's just a waste of a
That's
trip.
crazy. There's like
you
a
could've
whole
done-
world out there.
You
of,
could have
like,
done that here. Like, why did you even come? And it's not to call them out or anything, but like, in all honesty, it's just,
crazy
it's
when
a
you
stupid
go
mentality.
Like I played Melee in a couple different regions in the States, and it's crazy what their like base level of skill is.
Yeah.
Like, and you got to be exposed to that, and you got to go into it like, I want to get bodied in new and exciting ways, you know.
Yeah. Even if you get bodied by a Sheik that's like reaction tech chasing you, you got to be like, well, that's just someone who tried with the game harder than I did. You know, like
You just make it your goal to be like, I just want to get destroyed and see like what happens. Like,
Yeah.
You can't have too much ego about like, oh shit, I went 0-2. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Or like this game's not for me or something. Like you gotta do all you can. I remember going to my first tournament and I went like 0-2, in pools, and then yeah, I didn't even make it into bracket. And I played friendlies with as many people as I can, and it was really discouraging because I was getting bodied by every single person I sat down with, and I wasn't like asking them questions or anything. Then I realized that's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what are you gonna take? What are you gonna take home from that?
Yeah.
Right. It's you literally go back. You're like, man, that was pointless for me. Like I just got bodied and that was it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Play grands now.
Yeah, I guess we'll be back though.
All right.